Welcome back to the channel. This is your boy Rich Latta here, back with another video, and I hear she's back at it again. Sheryl Swoopes on Gil's Arena. I got sent a clip that I thought I should probably do a reaction video to, and oh man, I'm seeing a couple other people talk about it. I don't know exactly everything she said here, but Caitlin Clark, of course, won that Time Magazine award. It's going to be interesting to see what Gil's Arena says, because typically when, Caitlin Clark is the subject on there, things get a little goofy, a little shaky, but make sure you're subscribing to the channel. Let's try to get over to 2,100 subscribers. Appreciate everybody showing love, support on the videos, and having good conversations in the comment section. So let's pull it up here. And I'm going to watch it, and in the reaction format, I'll be pausing it anytime I have something to say or I have an observation to make on body language or anything like that. So that is the format. If you're leaving comments asking why I stopped it so much, that is why. So let's see what we got here. Long video. I don't think we're going to need all of this, but we'll see.
Our Caitlin Clark has been named Time Magazine's Athlete of the Year. So the award, which has been distributed since 2019, Clark becomes the first WNBA player to ever win this award. We see the album cover, or excuse me, the magazine cover. I'm her fucking up. Look like an album cover, with the baggy pants. But Cheryl, I'll start with you. What's your reaction to Caitlin Clark winning Time Magazine Athlete of the Year?
Whoa. Before she even gets started, she's staring off in the distance. She is just kind of looking disheveled rather than, oh, that's cool. This feels like this should be a time for celebration. So I didn't get that vibe off the initial watch right here. Yeah, let's keep going.
I don't think I'm surprised.
Okay. The first reaction is, I don't think I'm surprised. So, okay.
I'm curious to know who the other candidates were, but the fact that that's the very first WNBA player to ever win Time Magazine Athlete of
the subtle hate begins already. I'm curious to know who the other people in the running were. Wow, no congratulations, no that's cool, none of that to lead off with, no leading with love here. Okay.
the year is pretty special. And my question is, like the criteria, is it based off of her performance on the court, which, yeah, she had a great year, or is it more about the impact that she had on the game this season?
I'm sure a mix of both. Obviously, WNBA saw record viewership numbers.
So Josiah Johnson, he tries to come off very respectful of Sheryl Swoops, like he doesn't want to jump all over about anything like that. But like when I hear a question like that, it's Time Magazine. I think we all kind of know how Time Magazine gets down. They put like polarizing people, important people, people that kind of define whatever their genre is. I don't think this really comes down to who scored the most points in the league this year. I don't think this comes down to who got the most steals per game. Like, this is not kind of like what that is.
Across the board, her team's played in a lot of those games.
No, I think it's great, not just for her. I think it's great for the league.
Yeah.
Right? Like, everybody talked about the recognition that she brought to the W this season. So for her to be Time Magazine Athlete of the Year, I think it's really great for the league.
So in the Time article, Clark had a strong quote acknowledging her privilege. Here's what she said. I want to say I've earned every single thing, but as a white person, there is privilege. A lot of those players in the league that have been really good have been black players. This league has kind of been built on them. The more we can appreciate that, highlight that, talk about that, and then you continue to have brands and companies invest in those players that have made this league incredible, I think it's very important. I have to continue to try to change that. The more we can elevate black women, that's going to be a beautiful thing. So, yeah, when you hear Caitlin say that, because Caitlin obviously in the media has been very,
She has a great marketing team.
Yeah, I'm not, I'm just hoping she's...
They're doing makeup on her in the middle of this. Like, what the hell?
Trying to stay at the barbecue, goddamn, because yeah.
She's the stag girl. She was invited to the bar. She got the cookout. But when you hear that, thoughts on Caitlin Clark saying she wants to use her platform to elevate black women in the WNBA. Have been instrumental, obviously, in building that league to what it is. Okay.
So what's the since this?
Hold on, what? What just happened there? She just sat there with this look like, almost like a "I'll believe it when I see it" type of look. At least in my eyes, that's kind of what it looked like. But I don't know if she's befuddled by these comments or like, isn't it about time? Like, I don't know how Cheryl feels. She didn't really say anything, but like her body language kind of leaves a lot up for interpretation right there. Let's run that back. That's fascinating. Hold on.
Thoughts on Caitlin Clark saying she wants to use her platform to elevate black women in the WNBA. Have been instrumental, obviously, in building that league to what it is.
Yo, she's sitting there frozen.
So what's the?
She's like, That's it. Interesting look right there.
Since it's 2019, right? I mean, it was 5 years. So
What?
who's 2019? Because I see LeBron.
Women's national team of soccer.
It was somebody from the.
It was the team
The women's national team of soccer.
won it in 2019?
Yeah,
The whole team?
the whole team.
Yeah.
Because they won the Women's World Cup.
Okay, so 2020 was LeBron.
2021 Simone Biles. 2022 Aaron.
We spending too much time on like running through the past winners. We could really be getting to the point right here. Feels like they're stalling for time. Feels like they are kind of dragging their feet right here.
Aaron Judge, and then 2023 Messi from the soccer world.
So this is just probably just the impact of the sport. A little bit of I mean, it's a little bit of everything, right? So.
Yeah, I mean, no.
When you
no
think
doubt
about,
she
when
had
you
a
just
huge
think about
impact.
athletes of this year,
Yeah.
it's her, the swimmer.
What swimmer?
For
It's not the swimmer because you would know her name, like off the rip. Like
Olympics,
Katie Ledecky.
Katie Ledecky.
her
Okay.
performance,
Shit, you
know,
can put
in the
Simone
Olympics.
Biles back in there.
You can put her back in there.
I'm sorry, I'm not putting no Olympian on there when we talked about them for 3 weeks as compared to Caitlin Clark, who pretty much been start to finish, starting at Iowa, going into the WNBA. No Olympics, by the way. Still the straw that stirs the drink.
Probably LeBron from his Olympics, plus, like
I mean, hell,
from the season
you could
Olympics.
put Asia Wilson in there.
That was just basketball.
So that's what I'm saying.
You could put Asia Wilson in there. For what? I guess the gold medal. She won the MVP. Didn't draw more than Caitlin. Didn't kind of take control of the sporting landscape the way Caitlin did. Wouldn't have been my choice.
Saying, was it just the performance on the court or
It's
everything
global.
else?
I think it's everything.
Yeah.
It's everything. Right? Yeah,
I'm trying to figure out who's impact just.
Yo, this is painful to watch. Everybody's just kind of sitting there and not really wanting to give it up. It seems like they'll throw a line in here or there, saying, "Oh, it's good for her, great for the league," and try to spin it to everybody rather than, "Hey, this is cool. This is what she did. This was she was like on the court. Talk about her performance. Talk about different things she won. How she kind of grew as a player. How she did league to league. How she did dealing with the pressure of the being the savior of the sport. Talk about the business metrics. Talk about there's a lot of things you could be jumping in here with easily, and they don't want to do that for whatever reason. It looks like.
Saying athlete of the year, you saying most influential athlete of the year?
Nah, but it's all it's all,
who in the actual their sport of play.
Yes.
it's a little bit of like when you say it, we just say yes.
She impacted the economy, man.
Yeah.
And she impacted for the WNBA. Her
For sure.
was
like you're talking about
great.
views.
So,
like this is college. This is college.
A lot of hushed tones they speaking with. Nobody really saying this with their back straight, you know.
It's true W, so you gotta. It's everything, right? So you know when you're talking about athlete, you're talking about her college run.
Yeah, the run she had last year.
Her college run
into a rookie year to now to date.
Yeah.
Yeah, the women's college tournament, I believe,
all the
significant
eyes she
outperforming.
brought to the league this year.
Yeah.
There you
Outperforming
go.
the men's.
Oh shit, yeah. You got to think, yes.
Yeah.
Right, as you know, when you say Asia, you got to be like, well, that's in a W. Caitlin was college and W.
It's a combination of that and just impact, man. So yeah.
I mean, it's good for the W because it just keeps putting a light on the sport for everybody.
I guess, but I think it's really good for Caitlin personally. They didn't put the WNBA as the people of the year or athletes of the year. They put Caitlin Clark as the athlete of the year. By proxy, I think you got to give it up to Caitlin first and then the league. Like, it's not like a league award.
Else to eat. And, sometimes, just as athletes, we are competitive by nature. And, we don't like when someone's getting something that we don't think they deserved, right? When we've been in a game. But we have to understand, like, the more loaves that someone gets, the more crumbs everybody else gets, if you think of it like that. Like, if there's only one loaf, right?
Can I get a slice?
Why are we talking about somebody not deserving something? Like, why is this analogy coming up at all, Gil? I don't understand. Help me.
And we get a slice.
Yeah,
some slices,
right?
Yeah.
We get a slice. We get one slice.
I want a
right?
whole slice.
If this person now has 4 loaves, we get 4 slices, right? And I think the more walls get knocked down, there's more opportunity for everyone to just eat. And that's
This is an odd reaction to getting news of somebody winning an award. Just saying, and like a prestigious like magazine like doing this huge write up on them that is a 30-minute read for some people or whatever. This is a very odd reaction.
That's the better part. So
might be the end piece, but
yeah, it might be the end, but fuck it. I'm gonna take it because I wasn't getting shit before.
I hate the
right? Yeah.
Like, I don't give a fuck what they said. Look, I was buying Skims. Now I'm getting it for free.
Something simple as that.
Right?
No doubt.
Hey, it was a Lululemon. Hey. I'm in a W. What's up? Come on.
What is he talking about?
For sure.
I know, Caitlin. Yeah. Come on down here.
We talked about the Valkyries having their expansion draft. We also talked about the Toronto Tempo coming to the league, I believe in 2026, if I'm not mistaken. But
Who?
The Toronto Tempo.
Yeah.
All right, they're talking about expansion teams and all that. All right, we're gonna cut them off right now because we got to talk about this. So, what I saw was very interesting. I saw body language that was not receptive to the news that Josiah Johnson was sharing with them. I saw kind of some weird things being said as far as like you're going into asking questions is the first thing you do when someone tells you this rather than leading with the congratulations, leading with the love, as I said before. You are kind of asking for criterias and naming other people that could have won. It's like, hold on, how are you naming other people that could have won and you yourself are still questioning what the criteria is? Like, how are you doing this? I don't understand. And Gil is jumping in. I think Gilbert Arenas is like pretty hilarious, but sometimes you can see when he's capping and it's like the funniest thing on earth because he'll just start going off with crazy analogies and like he clearly did it right there. So, they kind of know they have something when they bring in Sheryl Swoopes to talk about Caitlin Clark. It's a very safe space for her to react how she wants to react. Hell, she was getting her makeup done during like the camera panning back on her. You would think that would tell you the level of sincerity she was approaching this segment with, which is not much in my estimation, but just an odd reaction for added to the list of weird happenings between Sheryl Swoops and Caitlin Clark. Just an unlimited book of chapters here. What an incredible video. What did you guys think of this? Am I off base? Am I picking things apart too much? I'm not a bi-language expert. I did not go to school for this or anything. I just kind of react to what I see. Let me know if I'm seeing the right thing. Make sure you guys are visiting onelifetimeworldwide.com. Pick up a hat. Support me during the Christmas season and all that. Give me a little taste. And like the video, subscribe to the channel once again. And I'll holla at y'all next time. Peace. One lifetime.